And boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So straight into the action.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre...
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Stan looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's got the beating of his man. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good effort! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. He's shifted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Rijkaard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Bale puts them all in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other.
Pele! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Timber. Pass is just off target. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kane! Pele can see things others simply cannot. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti. That's good running with the ball. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Pele. Now it's Haaland. That is good strength. He's found a way past. And here's Haaland. He's found some space. Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Kane! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping.
Borussia Dortmund genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Silvestre. Oh, it's played into the area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that pass just didn't quite work. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Played out wide. Zanetti. Kane. And Silvestre. And it's O'Reilly. Rijkaard. Zanetti. He is through here. Zanetti delivers. Punched away. Lampard. Now it's Haaland. Spread to the right. Bale in acres of space out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hazard. Rijkaard. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lampard. Pele. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Can he get it through? Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Kane, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Bale is in a really good position out wide. And that has been cleared.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. O'Reilly.
The attendance for this match
Timber.
was 60,179.
And it's Conte. Zanetti. And it's O'Reilly. And he's in on goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund, number 23, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 2, Marcelo.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Kane. Zanetti. Vitinha. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vitinha is offering a right smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Pelé. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert it.
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Olise. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. No, he's not getting past him there. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. It's
a really well-measured ball. Timber. Timbers cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Pele. Silvestre cuts it out. And it's Zanetti. Kane. Shot, surely! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Borussia Dortmund visibly comfortable, now up by 3. O'Reilly, and it's lofted through here. Caught offside that time. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got ribbed because he was under pressure.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Against Barcelona.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howe.
It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Calm, composed, confident. What a getting up there! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's following up. And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal running with intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Oh, now here's an injury. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Vitinha! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And a header! Mateus clears it away. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to play it through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Saviola. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. He's in a great position here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. It's Hazard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Yamal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Yamal, here's onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Steve Gerrard! And again, he is at his elastic best. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Ronaldo. O'Reilly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Stam clears without hesitation. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Driving through the middle. And the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here's Saviola. Neymar. Big chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
He leaps for it! And that is a truly outstanding save. And we've reached half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again. Borussia Dortmund not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And it's made its way to him. Towering header! And he hits the net! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It's Neymar! He's got a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Timber, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Hazard. And here's Saviola. And this is Neymar. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Saviola! He's kept it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barcelona get their 4th corner.
Number 45, Osman. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And this is Neymar. Vitinha looking to add to his goal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, crossbar! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. O'Reilly. Spread out to the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. That's tidy. Good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Zanetti with the slide tackle there. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Garcia claims comfortably. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Azar. O'Reilly. Vitinha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Gerrard. So, what can they make of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. It's a good foot in there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Kane. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a goal kick. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, for Pepe, this is the time. Bale! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Bale really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Now, can they get him away? Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vermaelen calmly anticipates. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Crossed into the box. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. What a throw in. And it's Vieira. Marcelo drives forward on the overlap. Vermaelen is there and he can get that clear. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Can he get it through? And he's undercooked that. This is their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Zanetti. Vieira wins the duel this time. And it's Vermaelen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Zanetti, and the shot goes for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Kane. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Shifted it to the flank. And he welcomes it in.
Paris Saint-Germain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vermaelen is always looking to break lines.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Conte, spread it left, and it's Robertson. The pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Conte has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Ronaldo tries to clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Cafu. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back underway then. So the first half brought no goals. That's really well manoeuvred. Best very much a man of this moment. Shevchenko. Timber has got himself a free kick. Shevchenko. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Space for him to turn and look. Pings it across.
Well played and well cleared.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down...
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Marcelo. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Lampard. And Shevchenko. That's gone loose. And that's another good win of the ball. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a decent clearance. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Showing great feet there. Now here's the delivery. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Cafu. Shot, surely! And now they can spring out of defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game...
And the shots! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25,
so we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 18, Yaya Touré. À leur place, le numéro 23, Beckham. Le numéro 21,
looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Best conjures time and space where few can. Looking for options for movement. He's cut it out. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Looking for the run. Beckham picks it up out wide. Showing good feet. Marcelo has it out wide and in space. And that is out of play. And this is Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Best. And here's Bale. And this is Shevchenko. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Shevchenko. Bale! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Bale really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's a lucky 7th corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5, Vieira. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22, Kaka. Attention, changement.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Drogba. He's having a hit! And he lines up a cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. Lee Kang-in's cross. And a header! Oh, good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's found a way through. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Drogba. And it's Shevchenko. Beckham. Bale. Nice interception, well timed. Stam tries to clear. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart.